Soundstripe.
Trying to get a lot of dough. Anything is possible. Turn me up in the headphone.
Soundstripe.
Yeah. Trying to get a lot of dough and dirt through all the obstacles, cause anything is possible. Yeah. Oh man, I got a lot of goals. Stack that bread and by my nose. Anything is possible. Yeah.
Welcome back to the XNO Sports Show. I'm your host, Ricky G. Stanley. The Eastern Conference Finals are here, people. Yes, they are. We got Golden State and the Mavericks on one side, and then we have the Celtics versus the Heat. And let's start out with the NBA. Of course, tonight we got Game 3 of Golden State. They're actually in Dallas this game. Golden State took care of business. They went up 2-0. I like it. Of course, I am pulling for Curry Stew, Chef Curry, whatever nickname you want to give him, Boy Wonder. Yes, I'm pulling for him. I've been pulling for Curry for a long time. Like I said, outside of Kobe being Bryant, I watched Steph. But once Kobe retired, I was like, well, I got to root for somebody. I'll root for Curry, but if Curry plays against the Lakers, so no, I'm definitely going to put my money on my Lakers, no matter if we're 17 wins and like 60 losses, I still pull for my Lakers. But like I said, I got Golden State in this series 4-1. Like I said, that's just being generous. The reason why I said 4-1 because I know Luka Doncic can get one game by himself. Period. Like he can do it. I like him. He can score, but I feel like Golden State is going to be a little too much for him. So I feel like if he gets two, it's because the others helped out in the second game, but he needs to defend home court to stay in this series. If they lose tonight, the pressure is going to be on for elimination for a 4-0 sweep. I don't think Luka is built like that to go down. If he goes down, he's going to drop 60. That's just my personal opinion. So, like I said, however, Luka has the ability, he can score. You know, me personally, if I'm going against him, I am going to cook him on defense. I'm going to isolate him, make him slide them feet, and drop his hips, and I'm going to wear him out so he can't score on offense. That's what they did to James Harden and other good scorers. So, like I said, tonight, 9 o'clock, TNT, tune in. You got Golden State. On the other side, you got the Eastern Conference Finals. Series the game series is 2-1 in the favor of Miami Heat. I think early on, like 3 months ago when basketball season first got started, I was like, well, I wouldn't mind seeing the Miami Heat and Milwaukee go at it again for like a running back type thing. And Milwaukee didn't make it. So and I've been watching Jason Tatum. I like Jason Tatum. He was trained by Kobe. So I felt like, he can do some monster things on offense. And the fact that he's 6'8", he has the ability to do great things. But last night he blew it. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to be hard. He's a star. So he's not like a role player. So it's a little bit different for him. He blew it. I'm going to pull up his stats. Before I pull up his stats, I'm going to bring up what everybody else did. So Horford, which is 35-year-old power forward / center, last night he gave 20 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. Not bad for the big man. He battled and he banged and he had a very great night. Then you have Marcus Smart that messed his ankle up. But I'm sorry. Horford got that on 14 shots, by the way. Let's keep that in memory. But Marcus Smart got banged up last night, and he had 16 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. He had a couple turnovers, but he's trying to force some plays. Understandable. It happens. Jaylen Brown had a wasted 40 points, 9 rebounds night with a loss. Wasted. He had a great night. And then Oladipo did give him problems because he got quick hands. He did get a couple steals from him. But my man dropped 40 and a loss. And it's just like, it was all for nothing because they only lost by 6. You lost by 6. Jason Tatum. Like I said, I like Jason Tatum. That's why I'm giving this repercussion right here because I'm just like, you can't do that. We're going to write that off as one of your worst games in the NBA history, and we're going to leave it at that. We're going to move forward. But Jason Tatum last night had, 10 points, 6 rebounds. I'm sorry, 10 points, 6 turnovers, and 6 rebounds. Like I said, you are a star. This cannot happen if you want to get into the finals. Jimmy Buckets was out in the first half, and you lose, and you only give. I don't care what defense they was running. You 6'8", 230. They say 210. Yeah, you're 230, my brother. And there's no way that these dudes should be able to stop you. What is his name? Adebayo. He's not quick enough. Everybody else is not tall enough. You know, get to your spot and do your thing. That trying to be a playmaker last night with 6 turnovers and only 10 points. And he also had 14 shots. He had 10 points. You remember who else had 14 shots and he had 20, 14, and 7. So it's a bad night for him. But the thing is, you can't have bad nights like that when one of their key players is out. You have to take that 2-1 lead that they could have gave you. And you had was it Tyler Herro? He was out in the second half. So I mean, no offense to Oladipo, but he's not what he was. Now he's still a good player, but he's not what he was. So he can't give you 35 a night. No. So Jason Tatum, let's move on. Be ready to play again next game. Moving on to the Miami Heat side. Like I said, Jimmy Buckets was out in the first half. However, Adebayo had 31, 10, and 6. He was hungry and he ate their food off of their plate. Like I said, he made up for the slack with Tyler Herro and Jimmy Buckets. And then you got some role players that comes in and do their thing. But it's just the fact that you had 2 main players out and you bobbled it. Like I said, Marcus Smart rolled the ankle pretty bad to the point like nobody thought he was coming back, and he comes back. I know Jason Tatum banged his shoulder up at the end, but like, dude, you're a star. Not a star in the making, you're a star now. But moving on to the NBA news, they had this question out, and it was about the Lakers. I thought it was funny. They said, should the Lakers trade LeBron? And in my opinion, yes. Not because I've never really rooted for LeBron. I've always been a Kobe fan, even though he came to the Lakers. I think they should absolutely, because if LeBron wants to win a championship, this is just basketball talk. This is not how I like him, the way he plays or whatever. If he wants to win a championship, absolutely, I think they should trade him, because if they want to keep him happy, they can't keep him happy not winning a championship there, because like he's gonna make the money he's gonna make. He's gonna still make money endorsements, so money really is not an option for him. So he's not gonna stay for money. If we don't have the team to build around to win a championship, there's no need for him to be here. Let's just keep it real. Like, people like LeBron, I think he's okay player. I think he's a good human being, but I never really pulled for his game. Like I said, he needs to leave. He don't have the pieces. Melo is getting old. Russell Westbrook, they can't play because they play the same position. They tried to bring Russell Westbrook off pin downs and screens last year. That does not work. He is a guy that needs a ball in his hand and attack the basket. Now, Carmelo can do that, but he don't have the wind to do it for 4 quarters anymore. Anthony Davis, if you breathe on him, he's done. So I would package him, Anthony Davis, and to somebody to try to get a pick to a contender. So if a contender has like a late first round pick, I would trade both of them for it. And like I said, no harm, no foul. LeBron, you did give us a championship in 2020. Appreciate it. But if you want to continue winning championships, you're not going to get it with us. We're probably going to have to go develop, build in the draft, stuff like that over time to get a team that can actually compete. Right now, we don't have it. So, and if they go to a contender and they blow it again, they can't blame it on the Lakers. So, like I said, it would take time. I think the Lakers can do it, but we're going to have to go younger. But as for time, this is mine. I'm your host, Ricky G. Stanley.
Turn me up in the headphones.
Soundstripe.
Yeah. Grind to get a lot of dough and dirt the wall.